In 8 weeks, Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them comes out into theaters, a movie I've been looking forward to for a very long time, and now here we are. I decide, you know what, I'm going to review every single Harry Potter movie leading up to the new movie because I love Harry Potter. I have grown up with Harry Potter and I want to talk about it. So let's get started, guys. Let's review the first installment of the biggest franchise and the most missed franchise ever made. Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. In 2001, when I was a little kid, this movie was the actual first movie that I actually sat down in a theater and watched. Yes, my first ever movie I was in was Planet of the Apes, the Tim Burton one, which was poop, but the first movie I ever saw in theaters, like I sat down and watched, was Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. This movie, listen, this is childhood right here. I grew up on this movie. I grew up on all of them. I own them all on Blu-ray, and I have to say it right now. I have to watch them all, but I don't know if this is my least favorite, but it is in like the lower part of my favorites, if I had to admit. So let's get started, guys. So basically, back in 2001, or before that, there was a book called Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, which I have read many years ago, and it was a very popular book. And then they made a movie, and then it made money, and people wanted more Harry Potter. And the first movie to come out was Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, and in some places Philosopher's Stone, but where I live, it's Sorcerer's Stone. I grew up on that, so it's Sorcerer's Stone. But really, this movie, when I grew up, it really just hit me as a kid. Like, Harry Potter was my favorite movies ever growing up. I grew up with these movies. The characters grew up with me. I got more attached to them. I got more emotional with them. And this is the one that started it all. And so, before I get started, this review will contain spoilers, just letting you know. So first things first, the story is about a kid named Harry Potter who has no idea who his real parents were, and he lives with his aunt and uncle, and they are terrible. He lives in a cupboard under the stairs. He is not having a great life. And then all of a sudden, he learns that he's a wizard. His parents were wizards, and they went to a school called Hogwarts of Witchcraft and Wizardry, and he's gonna go there, meet some people, and learn about his history. And there's a little mystery called the Sorcerer's Stone involving a certain you-know-who, and you must not be named, like that. I love that kind of stuff. So basically, let's get into it. So the first things first, the casting in this movie. Daniel Radcliffe as Harry Potter is perfect. Now, in this movie, he's not amazing, but for a first movie, Daniel Radcliffe killed it. He did a great job as Harry Potter. He is known as Harry Potter now. He gets better and better throughout the franchise, but this is the one that started it all, and he did a great job for a first movie. Like, he really holds this movie over his shoulders, and you love him, you care for him, he's a hero to us, and I love Harry Potter. I love Daniel Radcliffe as Harry Potter. No one else could have played him except for Daniel Radcliffe. Hermione Granger, who's played by Emma Watson. Listen, all the teenagers out there, you gotta admit, when you were younger, you had a crush on Hermione. That was me. I had a huge crush on Hermione. And so when I saw her growing up, I was like, she's so pretty, I want to be my girlfriend. Ah! But yeah, Hermione in this movie is great. She's smart. She's a great female lead in this movie. She shows that females are strong just like men. I love that character aspect about her. She's just part of the three. And then Rupert Grint as Ron, he is great. He's perfect. He's clumsy. He's not the smartest, but he tries his best, and he's got courage deep down in him. And these three friends, the acting is great, and it's so warm felt. Alan Rickman as Snape, rest in peace. This is probably my favorite role of his whole career as Snape. He is an interesting character, and the whole movie, you think he's the bad guy. The whole movie points at him. It's him talking to the wizardry while Harry's on the broom and getting slung off. You think it's Snape. I love how the whole movie, the mystery is the Sorcerer's Stone. What is it? What does it do? And the whole movie, Harry thinks it's Snape. He's weird, he's dark, he's mysterious, so Harry points everything at him. But we'll get toward that toward the end of this review, about the ending of this movie. But another positive thing, Maggie Smith in this movie is great. The kid who plays Malfoy is a little, I just want to tear his head off. The kid who plays the cousin, the little nephew guy in the very beginning of this movie, I hate him. Like, I just want to choke him out. I hate him. I hate the uncle too, and the aunt and everything. The guy who plays Hagrid. Hagrid is such a great character. He's a great friend to Harry. He's the first one you really get to see in the wizard world, and that's him. And it's just, Hagrid is so warm-hearted and nice that you care for him and you like him. It's great. The guy who plays Dumbledore is great. Maggie Smith is great. All around, the acting is great and the casting is 100% on point. Everyone in this movie plays their roles and it's perfect. Like, it is perfect. Now, if I had to say any issues, the movie is called The Sorcerer's Stone. And in the book, it is called The Sorcerer's Stone. And I do like the story of The Sorcerer's Stone, trying to figure out what it is, what do you do. But mainly, this movie is about the beginning, development of these characters, opening this world. And I love the portion of the movie. The first hour of this movie is literally Harry getting into Hogwarts. Harry learned about wizardry, learning he is the boy who lived. Because back then, a guy named Voldemort killed his parents, and he's scarred. He's literally got a scar of a thunderbolt on his head. He destroyed Voldemort somehow, whatever, and he doesn't know how. And so he's got to grow up with that because everyone around him is like, Harry Potter, Harry Potter, Harry Potter. Everyone knows about Harry Potter, and he's just a kid who's like, I have no idea what wizards are. I'm just here because I was accepted. And it's great, and I love his development throughout this series, how deep and dark it gets with everything. I love it, but we get to that later in the week, so when the movies get better and better. But this one, you get to know the character, and that's why you care from it, and you like him. You gotta have your main hero likable, and Harry Potter is 100% likable. Another issue with this issue isn't really for the movie itself. It's the CGI, the whole CGI body. Sometime in this movie, it's very noticeable. It's like, that's CGI. But there's a lot of practical effects. Nice makeup, costume design, production design. Especially when we're in that big hallway and they're sitting down eating and they eat that food. Okay, pause. Who was a little kid, and every time you watch that scene when they eat food, does it not look like you just want to put your face in those food and just eat it? Like, every time I watch this, I love the food they offer. But anyways, that's another topic or anything. But most of this movie is about him developing into Hogwarts, knowing the stuff, and it's a great, interesting thing. It's really great to see the beginning. And the director of this is the guy who did Home Alone 1 and 2, that's Chris Columbus. He had a lot to handle for this movie. He had to develop all these characters and get the Sorcerer's Stone in there to involve Tom Riddle and involve Voldemort, and that's toward the end of this movie. So really, Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, to me, deep down, shouldn't be called that because the movie it should have been called Harry Potter or something. But I do agree that the Sorcerer's Stone topic, after you get all the Quidditch match, with the Quidditch match, pause, is really cool. When Harry gets chosen as the Seeker, that's great. I love that. I love the Quidditch scene. It's very enjoyable, intense, and everything. But I love the ending, the final showdown between Harry and Voldemort, who actually is the teacher, and he's got two faces. Like, the teacher's on this side, and Voldemort is on the back of his head. It's his face. He's weak and it's scary. When I was little, that scene scared the crap out of me. I just did not like that when I was little. But it turns out Snape was the one trying to protect Harry, and the whole time you don't know why, but he was trying to protect him, and this teacher, Voldemort, was trying to kill him the whole time. He was trying to get the Sorcerer's Stone, which gives you immortality, which makes you live no matter what, and that is what Voldemort needs to survive. He needs to live, he needs to be immortal, and that is why the Sorcerer's Stone is the main, topic in this movie, but really it's about introducing these characters. But I love the final showdown where they go through the three-headed dog. I love the scene. I love the chess scene where Ron sacrificed himself. When I was little, that gave me courage. I was like, oh no, Ron. When I was little, this movie was my movie. I watched this all the time when I was little. And growing up and noticing all these little things and reading the book, it's great. And this movie does stick to the book pretty well. There's a few things they leave out. Like, in the book, they really do show that the tests are really important. In this movie, the timeline, 1 minute it'll be Halloween, the next moment they'll be fighting a troll on the next day, and the next day will be Christmas time. Like, the time's a little bit edited weird, but the movie is a long movie. But overall, the characters and the story and introducing this world, the warm-hearted characters that you care for, is what matters in this movie. And in my opinion, this is the best movie ever to introduce characters and have a storyline toward the end of this movie. To me, it combines it really well, but it it takes a while for the movie to actually get into the Sorcerer's Stone, but you do love introducing these characters and everything. I love it. Dan Radcliffe is great, Rupert Grint is great, Emma Watson's great. Everyone is great, the story is great, the world building is amazing, the costumes, the makeup, the world, the characters, the story, and the movie ends with you like, I want to see what happens in year 2, what happens with Voldemort. I want to see Harry grow, and this movie ends with him leaving on the train, and John Williams' music is so quotable. It's like really, it's like like it's just so catchy. John Williams is great. It's just amazing music. The Harry Potter music is amazing. Everything in this movie works. Chris Columbus did a really good job, and that is why I'm going to give Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone a medium A-. I think this is a great beginning to the franchise, to the series, and I love it. It's a great opening start to this franchise, and it has a warm-hearted feeling, and the movies get darker and darker, but we'll get to that next week when next Sunday I will be reviewing Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. Yes, we get even more into it. I'm really excited to review these movies. Harry Potter is like one of my favorite franchises ever. I'm a huge nerd. Me and my mom, we love it together, and we can't wait to go see the new one together. I'm a mama's boy, and I can't wait to see my mom. Anyway, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this review, and I hope you like my new little background, my new computer and everything. This is my new position now. I hope you guys enjoy. Hope you guys like it. Anyway, guys, if you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys.